Hello there, my friends. It's been a minute since I've made a repo video. As you can see, this is my challenge run, so let's do it. And it was brought to my attention that in my previous video, apparently I picked up a gnome or a banger or something, and it was just like a reflexive reaction. It's gonna take some time for me to get used to not doing that. But it is true, I shouldn't technically be doing it, and I would be playing by that rule. So I shouldn't do it. I'll keep the tumble launch there, I guess. What are my upgrades? 5 health, 12 stamina, 1 jump, 3 strength? Not the most strength in the world. But we will make do. Us country girls, we make do. But welcome back to Repo. We're on level 6. This is my challenge run where I only use melee weapons, or I try to. And I'm also going to obviously try to actually interact with the monsters rather than just hide from them. Because what is the point of doing like a melee-only challenge run? I have 1 range upgrade. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. I am. I have to do a little sprinty. There we go. Only use melee weapons, and I'm going to like actually try to interact with the monsters. I'm not just going to like avoid them forever. Because that would definitely be a way to play the game, but I think it's against like the spirit of the challenge, which is to actually engage the monsters with the melee weapon. And the reason why this is a challenge is because, at least in the live version of the game, I don't know exactly about the beta version because I have not played the beta version myself. I've just seen like the changes to the game in the beta version. But I do know the changes to the game are like very different, and they've buffed like a bunch of basically every item in the game, and they made like valuables less good at killing monsters and also strength less good at killing monsters. But currently the best way to play the game, if you ask my honest opinion, is to just get a bunch of strength upgrades and use valuables to fight enemies with. Melee weapons are so janky and so bad and so finicky, especially in the live version of the game, that you're probably going to get yourself killed more than you are going to kill the enemy. And that is sort of what makes this a challenge, especially for me as somebody who, despite having like, I don't know, I probably have like 75 hours in repo at this point. A lot of hours in repo is what I'm trying to say. But I just don't use melee weapons. I think I tried using them when I was very brand new to the game, and then once I learned about strength and valuables and all that, and how much just easier and better they were to deal with monsters that way, I just used them and never looked back. As I think most people who play this game probably end up doing the valuable strength pipeline. It's just too strong. Not necessarily too strong, but I think the items are just too bad and hard to use, and also expensive to use. Give me the love potion. Love potion time. Man, I do love repo, though. There's just something about my, like, pea brain that just likes picking up items. I pick up item, I put item in the cart, I make the number go up. Just something therapeutic about it, man. And I am also really, really grateful for all of the people who seem to enjoy watching me play Repo. I expected, you know, just like 50, maybe 100 people. But getting like 200, 300 views on the first video and then another 200, 300 views on the second video. I mean, it's still not like the largest amount of views known to the world, right? Obviously. But for the first iteration of a video on a channel that has primarily been not this kind of content, has been really awesome, and I'm glad to see that there's a lot of people out there that enjoy just hanging out with me playing Repo. And I definitely appreciate all the nice comments about how soothing my voice is to just listen to. It does seem to be that people either really like my voice or really hate my voice, and there seems to be no in between. So, For those of you who use these videos to fall asleep or just like to listen to me talk, hello, and I'm glad you are here. And believe me, these videos will keep coming. Might be like once a week or so, maybe once every week and a half or so, but they will be coming, Repo specifically. Because I do not see myself getting over this game anytime soon. This is definitely one of my go-to, I want to play a game, but I don't want to, like, think too deeply about it type of games. It's just Repo's fucking... It ticks the boxes, man. Oh, also, I should turn this on. Because obviously I play online with my friends, and I like to keep my voice on voice activation. And I don't know if it affects single player, but I assume it does, so I just turn it off preemptively. Because obviously some monsters can hear audio, and then they will know where you are. Specifically like the Huntsman. It hears audio, it shoots you. Don't know how exactly that works in single player, but it's easier to just turn it off and not have to worry about it. You feel me? Although I do wish y'all could hear me with this. I've been told I sound kind of demonic, especially when I hit him with my Miss Piggy. I do a pretty demonic Miss Piggy, I've been told. And no, I will not be giving you a preview of that Miss Piggy. It's just good. The mood's got to be right, you know? It's the moment has got to hit. And the moment is not quite hitting. Right to this momento. Only having one jump kind of sad. We can make do, for sure, for sure. Just have to be a little bit more liberal with my sprinting. Oof. And I am very conservative when it comes to my sprint energy. Because sprinting kind of... Oh, God. Is this gonna be... doable? Can't lift it. I think this vase is gonna break. Thought I had enough strength. Oh. It did go. Oh, we can save her. We can save her. I can fix her. Oh god, a gnome. Stop. Stop. I can't pick up the gnome. I can't pick up the gnome. I can't pick up the gnome, fellas. I cannot pick up the gnome. I can't pick up the gnome. I'm just gonna cash it out. I want to pick up the gnome so badly. But people are right. According to the challenge, I shouldn't be able to pick up the gnome. And I do agree. Melee weapon only, even on bangers and gnomes. It's part of making it a challenge. Really glad that didn't crush my card. I always get worried when it like peeks out just a little teeny tiny little bit. I wish I had more strength so I could just lift the cart up, because lifting up the cart is a way to kind of counter gnomes. Because if you put the cart out of reach of the gnomes, obviously then they can't hit it. And then you basically just like delete the purpose of the gnome, you know? What do we got going on here? At least we know one of our enemies is a gnome. This is level 6, so this is when the enemy spawns, like, double. I mean, I think this is, like... bangers is another tier 1. Bangers are okay. I just need to make sure the bangers explode away from the cart. Since I can't pick them up. And obviously I could hit them with, like, the baseball bat or the frying pan, but... It's a lot of charge used for something that is... not... particularly threatening. So if I can not use my charge, that would be ideal. I do have a broom up here. I need to figure out where I'm bringing it. This is probably a point. A clown is fine. Oh, this is a good room? Okay. Let's do this. Let's see if I can get the clown to come in here. And then I can, like, hit the clown, perhaps? Hey, come here. Come here, dickhead. I did tap the clown. like grab onto him to aggro him, but I can't pick him up even if I wanted to. Nice. And again, if I knock him down, I can't drag him, because that would be technically not using a melee weapon. Look, I'm trying to abide by the rules that I've set. It's just, what is that? That's an animal. Can I stun the animal with the frying pan? Where the fuck did my pan go? Oh, it's over here. How did that happen? Hello, bangers. Oh, God. Let's go up here. I like how I hit myself with the frying pan. That's also something that happens a lot with melee weapons, at least when I use them, which is another reason why I think they are not good, and also why this is a challenge. I also don't know if the frying pan can stun the animal. I've tried to hit it, did not successfully do it, though. I kind of want to get rid of these gnomes. Nice, I got a triple kill. I think that only took energy for one hit, but I don't know for sure. Animal is an easy enemy to deal with, though, which is good. I'm going to leave that extract because it's the closest extraction point to the truck. So it'll be the shortest run back to the truck if I leave it for last, right? Which is the idea there. Because obviously when the last extraction point happens, all the monsters respawn, and then you have some no fun zone type stuff. Can I put the cube on? Possibly. Will it stay on is the question. Oof. Even with no strength, you can rotate. And I'm just trying to get it, like, wedged on enough to stay. Oof. This is not a comfortable fit, I think is what I would go with. Is this a point? That's a griffin? This is not a point. Anything out here? Doesn't look like it. Anything up here? No. I also can't help it but try to full loot. It's just my brain, man. The brain worms. I see item, I must loot item. That has to be a point then. Because that tile is a point. Okay. So this has to be a point. And this is still kind of a small map. Small little level we got going on here. Class of 87. I'm old, but I ain't that old, blood. God, I miss having all my range and jump upgrades. I'm not used to it. Been playing a duo with my friend. I think we're on like level 55 or something. That run, we're going to the moon. Oh, the cube fell out. That sucks. Can I interest you in following me away from my cart? Cool. think it takes them about 10 seconds to blow up from once they light their fuse. Hello, gnome. This is a problem. How did that not hit the gnome? This is what I mean. Hello? That gnome is invulnerable. Please stop, gnome. I did not want to use the baseball bat, but I really didn't want him to keep hitting my cart. Hopefully that kind of shows you what I mean when I say melee is janky. I know it has to do with momentum, but I think you and I both can agree that the gnome definitely got hit a few times with the frying pan. I see the animal over there. I just want to get my cube back on the cart. Oh, I gotta rotate. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh my god, my mouse. I think rotating it from the side is easier. Oh, there's a trudge. That's a problem. You can try to hit him into the pit. But I feel like I'm probably going to kill myself trying. Because I'm not going to be able to kill him with the bat with how many charges I have. I think I have 2 more hits. I mean, if he comes in here, we can try to kill him. But I can't kill him in there. It's just not possible. I cannot do it. I do want to move this to the point. Possible. Come on, Cube. You can make it. You're doing good. You're doing good, buddy. Come on, Cube. You're doing great. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're fabulous. Very proud of you, Cube. I'll be even more proud of you if you stay on the cart this whole time. Oh my goodness. The Cube Whisperer. I might not be the Gnome Whisperer. Okay. Cube goes on. Put the orb on too. Cool. This is what, 1800? I cannot put that on. What I can do... Perfect. Alright. Now we have a cart that, if it does get attacked by gnomes, it's not that big of a deal. And I can fill it up with some good stuff. And don't think that I forgot about the broom. I'm going to put the broom on the very last point. Oh, hello. Hello there, buddy. You know what? If you want to come this way, you can, but I'm going to go this way for now. Come here, bangers. Hello? Hold on. That's really unfortunate. I wanted to try to push him off with the cart. Okay. Oh. Gnomes and an animal. I really want to see if I can hit the animal with my pan. How did that not hit it? I definitely can hit the spewer. Oh, did the animal kill it? Oh, it can be stunned with the pan. Okay, that's good to know. Yo, chill. Hey, yeah. Nope. I think it hit me somehow, but I didn't hit it. Okay, I just hit myself by picking the pan up. That's gonna fucking hit me. Okay, vomit. Nope. Oh man, melee is a fucking trip. Oh, I missed an item. That's tragic. I will, however. Nothing said I can't use a spewer. Oh, he ran away. I wish the spewer's vomit went further. What I wanted to actually do is this. Oh god, it's gonna break my crystal. Yep. Because he fucking made me fall down. Thought he was gonna detach. That's why he did it. Guess not. Can you not detach in the truck? No? Alright. Can I hit you? Come back. Come back. Come back right this second. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'm definitely not somebody you want to be given a melee weapon and being told to kill anything. I'm much more the valuable / strength guy. That's for sure. Why are you like this? Hello. In the hole, please? Oh, or I can just kill you. I always forget the bat does do a good amount of damage, plus the impact damage. I did want to hit him in the hole, though, to save some charge. I will just leave the orb there. Okay. Can I push the banger in the hole? Yes. That's what I wanted to do. I'm not using a melee... Or I'm not using... I'm not using a melee weapon. Okay. I don't think these guys are gonna let me do the same thing. Did you kill the gnome? Yes. Let's go. Oh, God. Okay, they're on me. Thank God. Can I make you fellas kill yourself in repo? Yes? I'm playing a dangerous game with one jump. There, they're all dead. This game is pretty hard if you limit yourself like this. Hopefully now you can see better what the challenge is. Level 1 through 5 is... I mean, it's 1 through 5, right? It's not that hard. And obviously 6 is where it starts to ramp up a bit. Just because you have so many more monsters. And the respawn of those monsters is reduced. The animal, right? Yeah. Nope. I did hit it. Fuck's sakes. Tried to throw my frying pan at it. Where did it go? Here. I tried to throw my frying pan at him. Turns out it just bounced right off. So it goes sometimes. I do need to kind of get a fucking move on here and get out of this level some point today. Because I will just run out of energy. And if I have no way to defend myself, I think I just die. Let's get a move on. Holy moly. And as I said, I'm gonna try to shoot for like hour episodes, because I think that's a good spot. How many levels we're gonna be able to do in an hour? I don't know. 2, 3 maybe? Depends on how much time I spend looting. But I think we're mostly done with this level. Really hope there's not like a gathering of gnomes here. That would be unfortunate for me. I hear them. I'm just gonna kill them with the pan. See, okay, that's kind of what I mean. Like, how did this gnome survive? Like, how? How? How is he doing this? He needs to tell me his power, his secret. How can you avoid the pan so effective? Nobody has been able to avoid the pan like you. Let me... Here. I am going to try to move the griffin. I think I should be able to slide it. I have 3 strength. I just know this is a very heavy up. I should be able to slide him. If he'll be worth anything when I'm done with him is a different story. But I will give it my best shot. Come on, buddy. Scroll wheel him in. Scroll wheel him in. I don't know how this is gonna work. I guess we're gonna find out together, huh? Holy. Oh. He took a tumble, but somehow didn't take any damage. If I let go, I have a feeling he's gonna take damage, though. I think I need to let go. No, maybe not. Well, you're not really moving. What if I pushed you? And I pushed you with the cart. Kind of like this. Oh, I can't lift the cart. That's fine. The cart will get crushed. But I think the griffin should be fine. And then I can just carry the money bag. Yeah, the griffin was fine. We lost the cart, but that's okay. Because we were just going to the extract anyways. And we just have to avoid some anemones. I know I do have some bangers behind me. That's totally okay. Do a little sprint. We'll do a little more sprint. We'll do a little bit more sprint. The point is to our left. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no. The gnomes. I hope they didn't aggro me. Oof. You hate to see that. That's the price you pay. Sometimes. And I do remember there is a broom up here. Which I will be taking. Much. Ideally, I don't break the box. Could have tried to rotate it, but I figured just crouching would work. It seems like I was correct. I cannot see what I'm doing. This is the stairs. Alright, and we're out. Oh, Lord. That's not good. Oh, he got hit. That's not the greatest thing in the world. I think I can just run past. Oh yeah, I forgot about the small orb. I totally forgot about that small orb. I have bigger fish to fry, fellas. I'll see you in hell. Alright. Well, we did complete level 6 with the melee only. They said it couldn't be done. Who they is, I'm not sure, but I'm convinced that they said it couldn't be done. We'll be getting strength, even if I can't really use it, just to make moving objects easier. We'll also grab a health, because this will put me above 200, which is a breakpoint. Since things like Huntsman does 100 damage per shot. Yeah. Think I like this. Think I like that. I think I like that kind of shop. Alright, for this, I'll just full charge the pan, even if I'm not like a super pan fan. A super pan, a super fan. Drop that, because I'm going to be taking this. Then we'll use these. Keep tumble launch. And again, just in case you didn't see the first video, I like to keep tumble launch. Like, this is not a bad upgrade, especially if you're trying to go fast, because tumble launch can make you go further for, like, very little stamina. But it also can only spawn one in the shop. So if you hold this in your truck, unused, it cannot spawn in the shop again, making it more likely that other upgrades that I want a little bit more right now will spawn. Things like health, strength. Normally you do it for strength, but since this is a run where I'm not really allowed to use strength to its full abilities, I think I can full charge that, yeah. Full charge it without breaking my crystal. McJanic Station is our level 7. What do we got here, McJanic? McJan? Who is McJanic? Don't know. But I've been to his station many a times. Or her. Nothing saying McJanic couldn't be a lady. Block. Nothing there. Nothing there. A fan. My biggest fan, if you will. I will just put this on the cart. Oh, fuck. God, my depth perception is awful sometimes. Should be able to just lift this? Yes. And I have 5 strength. I could put the indestructible drone on it, but I don't care that much. Item like this. I value the tiny bit of charge that it would have used. Because most of my free energy is going into melee weapons. And I could have bought the sword from the shop. I didn't even mention it, but the sword doesn't stun, and I know that. It just does, I think, 50 damage per hit, which is the highest damaging melee weapon. Aside from the sledgehammer, I think. The sledgehammer might do more. Don't actually know. I've never... Sledgehammer is a weapon that I've actually never used. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't think that was what I was expecting. I guess it makes sense that it hit the bottles and then broke, because the bottles, despite being in the cart, are not the cart. Oh, rest in peace, grandmother's uranium plate. You were worth so much more. I can kill you, and I will kill you. Can I have your orb? Can. Small enemies with the pan, that shit's cost effective. Small enemies that can't hurt me specifically, like the duck. Little bonsai tree action. Just want to fill up my cart a little bit. You know? Don't necessarily have to full loot. But I, you know, want to fill it up a little bit. Another globe. Another one of these. I will drone this one. Throw it off. And there's a 3D printer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Don't think he hit my cart, thankfully. Which is good. I could probably put this on the cart, but because there's a headman, I think I'm okay with just leaving the cart there. For the moment. Okay, he's coming back. Also, another reason why I'm okay with just taking the drone, or the item with the drone on it. Because of things like that, I can just drop the item and it doesn't really matter. Oops. I'm used to putting that in my third slot. Or my first slot in my third slot. Good lord. Here we go. I understand why that didn't connect. It's because I don't think there was enough momentum behind the baseball bat, but in my opinion, it probably should have hit him. Because, like, I was like this, and I did swing it into him. It just didn't, like, there wasn't enough. You have to make, like, that swishing noise. You hear that? I think that's the activator for the item. And I guess it just didn't quite go far enough. Headman is so bad. It's so bad to try to kill with a fucking baseball bat. Especially with no, like, easy pit. Please don't be here again. Thank God. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We're going a little bit faster on this one. Mostly because the enemy, I don't like Headman. Headman is bad. Trudge and Clown comparatively are very easy to deal with, especially for melee. Clown is just like one of the easiest enemies in the game to deal with because it's so telegraphed. It's very easy to know exactly what it's going to do and when it's going to do it. That will spawn enemies. Saw. Anything that makes noise. Saw make a lot of noise. Let me look for the points. Okay, that's actually a good room. I could possibly kill the headman in this room. If I were to hit him. Another saw? Jesus. Okay. If I'm gonna loot these saws, I need to do it before I kill the headman. Because I don't want him to instantly respawn. Base. That's a vent room, I think? This room is so dangerous. 2 vase. I think this is probably the extract tile that's closest. No, this is not an extract tile. Thought it was. I was mistaken. I was misshaken. Nothing up here. That's for sure an extractile. Is it the closest one to the point or the truck? I don't know. Terminal here. Well, it's a pretty good extract as far as extracts go. I think it is the closest just by nature of it being on the side that I don't have to go into the vent room for. I don't remember if I can kill the chef with the pan. I don't think it really matters. Oh, no. I'm alive. See, this is why the vent room is so bad. I wanted to try to do that. Because when he dashes, he can just kill himself. That easily could have been me dying, though. And that is why I say this room is bad. Because if you tumble for any reason whatsoever, you are very likely to perish and pass away forever. Question is this an extract? It is. So this is the closest extract. Okay. That's the closest extract to the truck, which means I can cache this closer one out and put all of these vases on it. I can do that. I've already opened all these lockers. So let me hoover up some loot. Like a vacuum cleaner. Call me Mr. Suck the way I be sucking? I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me. Well, I mean, listen to me, but don't listen to the specific things that I say sometimes. I apologize. That's not who I am. Despite me literally just saying it. That's not who I am. Unfortunately, it is who I am. I just say shit sometimes. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to put this terminal on, right? Yes. Okay. Hopefully these vases are worth less than 7,000 apiece. Because then I can do the old terminal double vase. It's actually a technique that I've been working on, the terminal double vase. I do know there's small shit down there, but I don't really want to go back in the room. Because I've had a lot of runs die in the vent room. Got bad memories. And I literally almost died the one time I went in the vent room this run. So, if it can be helped, I like to avoid the room. And the couple thousand of dollars that may be in there, I'm okay with sacking it. I don't know how else to say it. Sometimes it's just not worth the squeeze, you know what I mean? The juice ain't worth the squeeze, baby. Those two big items are saws. I don't think I'm going to be taking the saws until the very last point. Just because it doesn't really matter if everything respawns on the last point, since it'll respawn anyways. That's my thinking. Not that I have anything on a timer right now anyways, but... Look, I'm just trying not to deal with the headman again. Me and the headman don't get along too well. But, cool. I'm a little bean. I am little bean. $54,000 redos. Alright, where are the enemies at? Okay, I hear the enemy music, that chime. Ah, a robe. Okay. That was the robe just not wanting to take damage. That's fine. That's fine, bro. We can play this game. I will go get my health pack just in case. Robe does 100 damage. Cannot survive another one. Headman Chomp does 50 damage as well. Can't survive that. So I will be making a detour. Truck. Way? Yes. Vaguely. Oh, hello, Robe. You can outwalk the robe, you just have to not look at it. So even though I know the robe is right behind me, it's fine. Because it cannot catch you. But the headman can. Think I'm dead? Yep. That's how it goes. Honestly, I'm just happy I made it through level 6. More than anything. Because level 6 is kind of where the difficulty stops scaling. Almost, right? Level 6 is where it, like, jumps, because everything doubles. So if you can beat level 6, everything is the same up until level 10, and then past level 10, everything is the same, because everything stops scaling. Anyways, that'll be it for the melee-only challenge. Not my favorite, I'll admit, because, again, I think melee is very, very jank, and I'm very, very bad at it to begin with, so hopefully you can see why it's a challenge. At least I beat level 6. Let me know how you guys do if you ever do attempt this, if you guys can beat level 6, if you guys can beat more than that. I'm sure many of you can. I'm just bad at melee, and it's also very, very jank. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, like the video if you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next repo video, which will be coming. Believe you me. I love this game, and I love making videos for it. Bye! Oh, I love this game.